The most captivating. The thing that might carry the phrase is the person doing it, when they're doing it, how they're doing it. Or it could be vice versa. They could be doing nothing, but the phrase itself it gets you a bit excited. So as for the rankings, we have hyped, excited, interested, not bothered, and boring. So for someone like Ukiura, one of the strongest, as I said before, in clothes ain't really doing much. It's kind of boring. So I'm putting in boring. Next number we have is 30, which is Grimjow. Now he as a character was very interesting. He was, basically grew up on Darwinism, ate his friends to become stronger, got to a point where he wasn't the strongest, but he got to a point where he was comfortable but bored. And so for him, facing someone like Ichigo was really exciting. He was like the first like interesting threat after someone like Byakuya. Like someone who wasn't Shinigami, but basically handled Ichigo. So in terms of his release phrase, grind, I'm gonna say interested. It's not awful, but it doesn't get me hyped. And again, as I said before, his character does most of the hyping. So this, grind as a release phrase isn't really that much impressive. But we move. 29, lots of 20s already. 29 is Noitra. I'm gonna say it's Noitra. He had a good fight with Kenpachi. Because of his hard skin, it made it difficult to be cut, so it was an interesting fight between two characters who were basically near similar, and he was basically based on a praying mantis. All these characters are based on, well, all the Arancars are based on some type of animal, and he is the praying mantis, so you know, when he activates, he just grows more arms. But you know, because he's already strong, more arms is actually quite useful. So his release phrase, if I remember correctly, is pray. You get it? It's clever because he's like a praying mantis, and so it's pray. But for a character like Neutra, where he's one of those, he goes hard, he keeps going at you till he rips you apart. Something like him saying pray is actually, I'm gonna put him in hyped. And what it looks like now, we have 3 characters that are sort of like the baseline. So now every time we pick a character, we have to rate it against these 3, which I think is actually quite good because it helps us choose whether they should be placed in one or the other, or in between. So 46. The way I've organized it is sort of like the most important characters are up first or nearer to the top, and then like the side characters near the bottom. Because no one really cares about the side character. Like, did you really think about Tessera 46? Tessera. He is the Tusk Armored Samurai, and his release phrase is crush. It's not really exciting, doesn't really do much, it's just crush. So I'm gonna have to put him in boring, because everyone says crush nowadays. It's nothing special. You could think of something a bit more exciting than crush, even a sentence, and I'll be more interested. Like death from crushed or something like that would be more interesting than plain and simply crush. Well, we move. 40 is, how do I say that? Geo Vega. Now she was one of the ones I get confused with, because it was her and I think, yeah, Francesca Miller Rose. They are similar animals, whereas this one's a tiger, Miller Rose is a lion, so that's where the confusion came in. But her one is simply just bite off. I can see what you're trying to go for. Go for that intimidation, like bite off because she's a tiger. Doesn't really do it. I'm not interested. I'm just not bothered. Nothing too willy-nilly, you know? Nothing too out there. Alright, moving on. 43. There's a lot of, high numbers. Not sure what that's about. Emilio. The doe. The one's just thrust. He was part of that group of 3 who was with, what's her name? I think it's, I always get your name mixed up. It's like Harrybell. Yeah, that group of 3 that always hang out with her. But in terms of your release phrase, which is thrust and your doe, again, I'm not bothered. It's more interesting than crush and then close. At the same time, you're not really doing much, are you? Plus, you got your butt whooped, so it doesn't really matter. 19, finally a high number. 19 is Yumi Chika, I think his name is pronounced. This feminine looking guy. It was just Bloom. Fuji Kakaju. Nah. Boring. But I don't really like a character. Your character's annoying. You're based in a squad that likes to battle, but you don't want to get hurt. You're weird. 35, back down. We have Siruchi Golendry. I failed Spanish. You should probably know this. Ooh, you're the swallow. Which one are you? See, this is what happens. I say a name, but I can't remember for the life of me who this belonged to. It just escapes me. So what I'm gonna have to do now is, I think he might be the BDSM girl. Yeah, the BDSM girl. One momentito. Yeah, BDSM girl. Rip off. If I'm fighting someone and they say rip off, I want to put you sort of interested. Yeah, I'm gonna put you interested. You're better than bite off, thrust, crush, bloom, rip off. But you're not excited, you're not hyped. I'm interested. That's what you get from me. Let's just see who is next. Number 6. Ooh, quite a low number. You have Umida Masu. Yeah, I'm not speaking Japanese anytime soon. Smash into bits. Getsuburi. Smash into bits sounds basic. You know? It doesn't sound exciting, it doesn't get me hyped. It sounds basic. I'm gonna put you not bothered. Cause I give you this, it's more than it's more than crush, enclose and bloom. But you're not passing, what was Grinch asking? You're not passing ripped off and you're not passing grind. Because your character in itself is kind of shit. Considering you're supposed to be under like the ninja force of the Shinigami world. But hey, what can we do? Let us see. Number 18. Madarame Ikaku. Oh, that's the guy. The Saitama looking guy. Extend and split. I'm gonna say excited. Just because, as I keep saying, the characters sometimes push the release phrase. So this extend and split. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for you. Plus, you kind of look like Saitama. I know I said it before, but I like it. Let us see. Number 10. We have Aizen Sosaki. Shatter. Yep. You're hyped. You are hyped. Every time he says it, something goes down. Hyped. I hate you. I don't like what they did with your character. But it's hyped. I have to give you that one. 28. Did we do 28? Did we do 28? Oh god, don't start repeating, I beg you. 35. Okay, Dondori Girauda. Weather Vane, and your release phrase is whirl. You were boring. And you was like the first guy Ichigo faced, and your one was whirl? No, was it Ichigo or Chad? If it's Chad, it makes it worse. But if it's Ichigo, yeah, I'm putting you boring. How dare you? 12. Kuchiki Byakuya. Oh, you're my favorite one. Scatter Zenmon Sakura. Hyped. Favorite Zanpakuto. Favorite Bankai. Favorite release phase. Scatter Zenmon Sakura. It's just sick. It makes sense. It looks amazing. It suits your character. You can't beat it. Honestly, you can't beat it. 37. We have Abarame Guila. You're the eagle. You are this guy who looks like you should be some type of biker. You're almost a scalp. I'm gonna put you in excited, just for the simple fact that it's scalp. But I'm thinking of your character, and it's kind of forced me to put you in an interested. Let's put you in excited. We'll put you in excited. You're lucky. You could arguably be put down maybe 1. Even reach and put you down 2, but we'll put you there now. If someone better comes along, I might move you down. Let us see. 18. Did we just do 18? I believe we just did 18. Yeah, we did. 18 again. 8. Number 8 is Izuru Kira. He's some Pato. I've said in a previous video, I feel like he's underrated. I feel like his bad guy, if he ever got one, would have been OP. Because his Shikai makes your sword heavier the more times he hits it or gets in contact with it. And the whole point of it is to reach the point where you can't lift it. And so it looks like you're bowing, which suits his release phrase, raise your head. So I'm going to put him in excited. I feel like if they just give him maybe more airtime, developed his powers, it will look good. It will look good. 15. Kaname Townsend. You're another character I wish they did better with. Honestly, I wish they just made you like more of a presence in the anime and manga, stronger, better. But hey, what can you do? Sing Zushimishi. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It suits because your Shikai releases a sound anyway. Sing. I'll put you in excited. I'll put you in excited. Not hyped, just excited. Next one. 11. Hinamori Momo. Momo, you are. You little. I want to call you a simp. You simped over Aizen. I thought he was dead. He wasn't, unfortunately. And your thing is even worse. It just burst. Burst. Boring. Get out of here. Next one. Number 10. We did number 10. 16. Hitsugaya Toshiro. So in the frozen sky. Hoyomaru. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna put you in hype. You're a cool character. You're a sword prodigy. Yeah, you're a good character. And yeah, your Shikai's cool as well. I like it. It's better. I would argue it's sort of better than Rukia's, like maybe a higher level, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Next one. We have number 20. Kyusuke Mayori. Mayori. I have mixed feelings about this character. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. He's cool in a creepy way, but he's creepy. Considering he's like Shikai and Bankais. It's just weird, big, giant babies, essentially. You know what I mean? It's a bit. You're not doing it for me, you know? Your one's claw out, which makes it even creepier. I'm gonna put you in interested because I don't think it's boring and not bothered. But I don't get excited or hyped when you say claw out. I get creeped. So I'm gonna put you in interested. Sorry for the old Mayori fans. 14 is Kiraku Shinsui. The storm rages. The sky demons. Katen Kyokatsu. You're the guy who's bagging his flipping sword, right? Let me just make sure. Quick read. Yeah. Yes, you. In terms of your thing, I'm gonna put in excited. Simply because you're sort of an OP character later on. So the activation phrase is kind of suits what it does. I think it acts like a play and there's like different parts to it. And yeah, I'm gonna put you in an excited. I'm gonna put you in excited. Number 30. Feel like we did it? Yeah, it was Grim Job. 8, I think we did. Here's the bit where I hate when they start repeating numbers. So now I have to go and check the numbers. 26. Harry Bell, finally, the short woman crush. Anyway, destroy. Destroy. I thought your thing was a bit. I thought you had a cool character design. It was a cool character design. You're like one of the few black people in this anime. So, I'm gonna put destroy in excited. Again, it's the thing where the character does most of the work, but again, I like it. 47. Enrad, you're the volcano dude, and you want to just erupt. I mean, it makes sense for who your character is, but it's not really exciting, is it? Erupt. Not bothered. 36. Did it. Number 9. Did we do number 9? Kotetsu Isane. Dash. Yeah, you weren't really a key of playing anything. And Dash is boring. I feel bad, but no, I don't at the same time. 15 we did. 31 we may have done. No, we didn't. Loopy Trappadora. I forget which, because there's like two sort of snake, sort of like long limbs people. So I just need to remember which one. Yes, you are climbing the vine. It was a strangle. I'm pretty interested. Something about strangle as a release phrase sounds hella scary if I'm being honest. Giovego we've done. 46 is... Yeah, we've done that. Go away, Mama. Those we did. Number 4. Piercing. I don't even put any name. You're the division vice captain. I don't even remember your name. Go on, I'm gonna put you in. It's piercing. Not bad. Next one. Give me something good. 49. It's again a synonym for like Pierce. Is it better than Pierce though? Or is it in the same breath? It's in the same breath. Not bothered. Next. 18. I feel like we did 18. There's gonna come a point where I'm gonna stop using the number generator and just go by names. I was just gonna be here for longer than we need to. Zomari, the other black dude in here, is suppressed. Excited. He was a cool character. He went up against Yakia. I give you props for that. Not everyone would do that. Your release form looked kind of weird, but hey, you'll call me perfect. Number 10. That is in again. Damn it. 44. Francesca Milleros. You was the one which was most difficult to find a clean image of. Everything else was like hentai and basically Rule 34. So, it was Devour. I'll give you props for Devour. I'm gonna put you in Interested. Right next to you, buddy. Okay, next one. 51. If I did 51, no we didn't. Rude, Rudborn, Arbel. Oh, you're the guy that just duplicate himself and just grow. Boring. Get out of here. Wasting my time. Number 8, we did. 40. We did. 35. I feel like we did. Yeah. 39. Findor. Sharp pencil. Your one is engraved the surface of the water. I'm gonna say exciting. Your character was okay, but that was exciting. I'll give you that one. 26. Give me something worth. I was high about. 34. Arinero Glotin. Oh, you. Yeah, I remember you. You had to fight with what's his name? Her name, Rukia, right? Yeah, Rukia. Your one is Devour. Hang on. Do they have the same? They do. Oh, I'll have to put you in the same place then. Interesting. Actually, that might not both of you down to not bothered if you both, yeah. You both have the same. Be more original. Come on, guys. 44. We did. 51 we did. 16. I can't remember if we did. Yeah, we did. It's a guy. 33. We didn't. Oh, you're the weird guy. You went up against Mayori and you lost. That was a cool fight. I'll give you that. Just clapping people left and right. Your one is just sip. But the name of your sword is You Will Fornicate. So I'm gonna put you in board. Get out of here and don't return. 49. No, we didn't, but I'm gonna skip, go up one and do Shaolong Koi Fang, which is the 5-pierced insect. That one's just snip, which sounds like a circumcision. You're going in wrong. Nope. Yeah. Number 6, I feel like we did, but we're gonna do the nearest one to it that we haven't done before. Yeah, we done that. We're gonna do Gin. Gin is shoot to kill, and it just extends his sword. I'm gonna put interested. You're lucky, but yeah, interested. Next one. 31. We done you. The nearest one that we haven't done will probably be Nelia. Yeah, Nelia. Your one is Declare. The thing is though, the reason why I want to put you in Number 6. We've done number 6. The closest one that we haven't done is actually, you know what, I'm gonna leave Ichigo for last. But apart from that, the closest one we haven't done, and I think might be, okay, we have 4, what's it called, Shinigami left. I'm just gonna do you now. It is Rengiku Matsumoto, Growl. You're boring. You're attractive, but you're boring. No one wants that. Number 5. You know what? I remember most of your guys' names, so I might just do it off by names. Let's start off with the whale guy. Now, I think if I remember correctly, the whale guy's name is just Breathe. I mean, the release phrase, sorry, it's just Breathe. Where are you? Where did you? Ah, yes. Breathe. Boring. And then we have the elephant, which is, oh, Mammoth Trample, which is interesting. I'll give you that, Trample. Then we have the snake girl, which is Strangled to Death. Who was strangled? Who was strangled again? Someone was just strangled. Loopy, where are you at? Let me see if I put Loopy in there. So strangled to death. But wouldn't strangling someone result in death anyway? No? I feel like strangling to death is trying too hard. So I'm not bothered. Okay, what do we have here? I may have chosen the wrong one. I did. But one more movie. So you're strangled to death. And the one I picked by accident, your name is... What is your name? One of the lower ranks. I think you are... Jesus, what's your name? It's Poison. Your one's Poison. So I'm gonna put you on. Okay, we're down to the last 6. Let's stay with the Arancons. We've got 2 of those left anyway. Where is he? What's his name? Baragon, Aragante. Rot. I'm gonna put you in excited. And Yami's one. I think he's my favorite Arancons one. But it's just get pissed off. I don't know, there's something about yelling get pissed off. Making that be your release phrase is such a hard thing to say. I'll put you hyped. Get pissed off. Even though your form is a bit weird, get pissed off. It's cool. Rukia. I think Rukia has something to do with dance. Something to do with dance. Where is it? Beginning dance. Exciting. Your character was always kind of cool-headed. Actually, interesting. I'm really interested. Okay, the last 3. Renji, Rosabimaru. I think it's sort of like one of the most iconic ones. I put you hyped. I liked your Bankai. The character's cool. Yeah. The head of the Soul Society. Yamamoto. Disintegrate all of resistance. Hyped. I think he's like my favorite fire-based character. My favorite. He's so cool. Hyped. And last but certainly not least, Ichigo Kurosaki. And this one is just basically saying Bankai. Bankai. That's it. It's hard. And I think it's literally iconic to the point where people were yelling it after the trailer came out. So, yeah, here's the list. This is the list. Everyone has a release phrase. This is them, alright? Boring, not bothered, interested, excited, hyped. Boring, yeah, I think is tied with the most with interested. And then you got not bothered, excited, and hyped is one of the least. I feel like if you have so much hyped, it sort of kills it. So yeah, that's my list. Let me know what you think. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one.